One of the problems I have is the lock. It doesn't work because it's blocked by crustaceans or something. So I'm going to try to get it out. It's the first time I'm doing it. And we are in the water. Here is a brush which the previous owner left for this job, I guess. And here we have the plug, okay? So it's a matter of taking this out, putting the plug in, cleaning the lock, taking the plug out, putting the lock back in, and that's it. But of course, water is going to come in. A lot of water is going to come in. So don't panic. Let's see what happened. Well, leave the torch here. The water is coming in now. We cover it up. Well, it didn't go bad. Nah, it didn't go bad. I will collect this water later. It goes to the bilge. Do you see why the lock doesn't work? Oops. Creatures. Well, I've cleaned it as best I could. I'll see if I can clean it better when I go to the boatyard in the spring. But in the meantime, does anyone have a trick, a product or anti-fouling that can be used here? Or do I have to take it out every so often and clean it? Leave it in the comments. Please. Well, to install it, the same procedure I have used before. First, with the right hand, I unscrew the lock. With the left hand, I block. With the right hand, I lift the cap, take the lock, and put it back. This is the theory. Let's see the practice. We remove the plug, and the water will start to enter. We covered it. No, it's not necessary because the valve works fine. Whoops! There is still things on here. Okay, let's cover it up now. The arrow must face forward. This has to be tightened by hand, okay? Don't use any tools or anything. This is facing forward. And that's it. Just clean this little water and that's it. Well, that's it. All clean and sanitized. The lock is working at the moment, but it's going too slow. Maybe I need to calibrate it. Because it's telling me I'm doing about 2 knots over water and I am doing 5 over ground. So I don't have 3 knots of current against me, I'm sure. So I will need to calibrate it now that we are in high water. I forgot to show you how I do it to calibrate the Raymarine ST60, the lock of Raymarine ST60. First, you have to push the 2 buttons at the same time, speed and trip, for 2 seconds. That will give you to the user calibration. Using the button speed, you change screens. The first one is the units, the speed units in knots, that's okay. The second one is the resolution, it's okay. Next one is the units of the lock, that they are in nautical miles, so that's correct. And the next screen will be the speed over ground, if it is available. And this is the one we want to accept, because at the moment we are in high water, and practically there is not current, and they are practically the same. So we push the reset for 2 seconds, and we accept this speed as speed over water, and that is the lock calibrated. So let's go for a spin, and maybe I raise the seals. Why not? And see if we can see Ian. That he maybe goes out in Ballyholme with the dinghies because he likes the dinghy racing. He's like a teenager. And he likes the dinghies. And maybe I put the anchor. Why not? Why not? I am on my own. Claire is again with the Husky charity, helping the charity of the Huskies, and we are all week working for this, isn't it? To enjoy a bit. So why not? Let's go. Soon I will have to tack because I'm getting close to the coast in the Bay of Ballyholm. And I can see there are some boys there, but they must be for the race for the dinghies. So let's go to see if we see Ian there somewhere. Ooh, it's blowing a little bit now. The wind is coming from my starboard. The perfect place to anchor will be around that area. So we already passed this buoy. We turn a little bit more to starboard. And we get closer to the club. We put this right. And the next thing is to find a place to throw the anchor. To anchor, you need to face the wind. It is very important to anchor with offshore winds, which are those that blow from land to sea. Anchoring with inshore winds could be dangerous because in case of dragging, which is when the anchor comes loose and drags along the seabed, you can end up stranded on the beach or perhaps on the rocks. The wind is blowing from the west, southwest today, so the best place to anchor is on the southwest side of Ballyholm Bay. I normally use a tripping line, which is a line tied to the crow of the anchor and attached to a buoy on the surface that allows me to retrieve it if it gets caught on something. It has many detractors here, but my instructors told me that way, and I don't drop the anchor without it. You never know what's lurking down there. Yes. Although I have anchor facing the wind, the moment I stop, the boat turns sideways, because the wind pushes the bow, which is lighter. This can be seen by looking at the anchor buoy, which is now on the port side. But the moment the anchor grabs the seabed, it will tighten the chain, and the boat will turn into the wind. That's it. Now we have to wait for it to stabilize and check that it's not dragging. And then we can relax. Ian sees us and decides to come over and say hi. I'm sorry, Ian. I didn't realize the camera settings were on fast speed.
Stand by on VHF channel 62. Channel 62. This is Stefan Cookar.
So Ian is going away to race with his little boat.
A la carrera. Buena suerte. Good luck.
Leaders.
Remember the rudder.
Yeah.
He's like a little boy.
Es como un
So am I.
Yo también.
How lucky to be in such good shape.
Tan buena forma.
These are the Icebreakers, a series of races where brave competitors challenge the cool temperatures of the REC on winter Sundays. They are organized by the prestigious Ballyholm Sailing Club. Its location is magnificent, in a sheltered bay which allows for safe sailing and racing for the numerous dinghies and yachts within the club. Its racing pedigree has provided sailors and officials in the last 5 Olympic competitions, as well as the chief race officer for this year's Volvo Round the World race, and many other international events. Marisa, at anchor and calm in the bay, watches the suffering sailors with admiration, while her tired captain, perhaps due to seeing the efforts of his friend Ian, decides to prepare himself some macaroni carbonara, which I can show you, if you like, in another video. It's been a great day. I've enjoyed the races in the front row, but it's time to go back to the marina and practice my solo mooring. Adiós, amigo. Good luck.
El viento nos va a llevar al pantalón. Entonces,
The
incluso
wind
si fallo
is going
esto,
to bring me closer
no va a
to
haber
the
problema.
pontoon, so even
No
if I
va a
fail
haber
this,
nadie.
there should be no problem.
Y entramos.
We check that no one is coming and we go in.
No hay ninguna
There is
prisa.
no hurry. We are in no hurry.
No tenemos ninguna prisa. Ahora tenemos
Now
el
we
viento
have the
hacia
wind in our face.
Entonces
So
dejaremos
we
que la
let the
proa
boat
caiga
fail to port while we
hacia
open the
abajo.
angle
Mientras
and
nos
we enter
abrimos
from
y
the
entramos
stern.
entramos de popa. Bien pegadito
Well
allí.
close to that side there.
Este es mi amarre.
This is my
Lo
mooring.
dejamos pasar.
We pass it. Because
Porque
my prop watch will take me
Blue
there.
Watch me lleva hacia allí.
So
Entonces lo
we
dejamos
pass
pasar un
it a
poco
bit
para poder corregir.
so we can correct it.
Paramos. Venga.
We
Empezamos la
stop.
maniobra hacia atrás.
Okay, we start the maneuver backwards.
Barco se
The
intenta
boat is
ir
trying to go to port. We
abajo.
correct a little. Let's see
Subimos
if
un
when
poquito,
it
a
gains
ver si
speed.
cuando coja velocidad. Vale,
Okay,
ya tenemos
we have
control.
control now.
Ya tenemos control, ya podemos ir.
We can keep going now.
Tirando.
My
El
target
objetivo
is
está
there.
allí. creo que
I
sí,
think so.
creo que ha
I
pillado.
think I got it. Something is not going quite right. Okay, it's taking me now.
Ya me lleva, ya
Yeah,
me
it's
lleva
taking
por
me
aquí,
there. Yeah, it's taking
Ya me
me.
lleva. Necesito más potencia.
I need more power.
Ya está. Perfecto.
That's it, perfect. We
Atacamos
can
aquí.
tie it over here. And that's it.
Ya está, no se va a
That's
ningún
it.
sitio.
It's not going anywhere.
No se va a
No,
ningún
not
sitio.
going anywhere.
Ha entrado
We
un
came
poquito
in a
demasiado
bit
ángulo,
too much angle, but nothing
pero
happened.
Nada, no hemos
We
tocado
didn't
otro
touch the
barco
other boat,
y
and
esto no
this
se va a
thing
ningún sitio.
isn't
Ya
moving.
podemos pararlo.
We can stop it now. Thanks for your attention. I am having a lot of fun making these videos, and I just hope that they entertain you too. Leave me a comment, even if it's just to say hello, so I know you are there. And if you like it, share it and subscribe. See you soon, amigos.